What is going on, guys? It is Venom Search here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Craft. Nice entry with that explosion. I don't know what that was. Last time we entered the Red Ant dimension, which is where I'm still at, and we fought the Basilisk and the annoying, very annoying nightmares. Currently we have our backpack full of loot here, but we also got all these ultimate swords, big hammers, this nightmare sword, as well as some other things. Now in between episodes I haven't really done much exploring or anything. However, I have noticed somewhere right here there's this lapis thing, stairway going down. So this is annoying. I don't know what's going on here. Aliens. They have insane knockback too. I am sorry for all that noise, guys. I don't even know what's going on in here. We killed some WTFs and we killed some aliens, I guess. That's one down. Looks like this is the only level though. Next room. Looks like it has the same thing. So this one had some corn dogs. We're at least getting a diamond block. This one actually has 3 chests. Ultimate bow, but it doesn't come with the enchantment. That sucks. Bag of popcorn. Full titanium ingot. That's probably the best thing we've gotten out of all this so far. Nightmare sword, ultimate. Those got enchanted when I brought them into my inventory. Because we're trying to conserve as much inventory room as possible. Don't entirely know how that's gonna go through all this, but we got that room. We still got 2 more. Alright, now let's see what's in here. We got nothing. Nice. Got new gear pieces. More new gear pieces. Nice. All we need now is, I mean, we've only needed boots, but plenty of backup gear, and we are now out of storage in both of our backpacks. So things are gonna get a little bit rough. We might need to go home after this. I was hoping we could stay a little longer and try to get more stuff, but we might not be able to. I mean, on the bright side, we did get like 69,000 nice iron blocks, and we got like 38 diamonds, 29 gold. So we got good stuff from this, but it is also a lot of random junk mixed in, which isn't great. Okay, let's see what's in these chests. Very nice. So guys, as you can see, I'm mining out the walls here. I accidentally had mined a piece of lapis and I looked at the EMC, and let's just say I got a little carried away. Each of these are 500,000 EMC. I mean, with how much is lined up in the walls, I've just been going ham on mining this stuff. Since we already got inventory issues, we're gonna have to go home anyways. Why not come home with a couple more million EMC? Okay guys, I just finished mining up the rest, and this is what we got out of it, so definitely worth it. Honestly guys, I'm not really seeing anything else. It might just be time to head back home and drop off what we have collected. I don't know what else can spawn in this area. We So we're currently right here. We went all the way. I guess we spawned in there. We've traveled a bit. Alright guys, I just found some red ant. I'm gonna leave this world. So same just how we got here. You just right click an ant. We are back into our normal world now, people. Where are we at? We are 4,000 blocks away from home. We're just gonna teleport home. And we are back. Now there's a couple differences. So this was part of the little talk I had last episode. So last episode I talked about how we had about 30 minutes worth of footage that I had a muted mic the entire time. During that I was able to cut it out because I was just explaining what happened on the inside of my base. Now, we were in the base last episode, so it wasn't a problem whatsoever. So, once I finish drinking up here, I'll head back inside and we can check out the changes I've made. Okay guys, so the first thing that I ended up doing, so in this corner here, we had the moon that ate our base. So the first thing I did was I just cleaned it back up. I filled in the holes in the back so we don't have those problems anymore. Second thing I did is I worked towards getting the spawner back. Now making the spawner was easy. The hard part is getting the cows back. Now I was lucky enough we had one more dried spawn egg, so that's where I got cows attached to there. Now because I'm worried about running into that issue again, I do have an extra soul vial so we can make another cow farm in the future. Now I extended this battery bank so we can have extra backup in case if we want to run these machines. There's a mechanism power cable going underneath the floor into that. Now there's two things here that you guys may not recognize yet. So this mod, Project E mod, had a bunch of rings that you can make that you can also put on dark pedestals like this. Now the dark pedestal, what makes it fancy, so currently we have a repair talisman. This repairs 1 durability every 10 seconds. That's how all my tools are nice and fixed up. But this needs to be in my inventory to work. Or if you shift right click with an empty hand, you can put it in here. Now it's not doing anything at the moment. You just right click it. Here, let me turn up the sound here. So you go into here. That noise right there, that means it's turned on. You see that? So now it will be repairing my stuff. So that's what these two things are here. Now this ring right here, that ring is the black hole band, which sucks in nearby items. So what it's trying to do with that golden apple and puts it into here. Now that only happens when there's items. To get those items we need to kill the cows. Now originally I was having to manually do that and it was a pain. But now we have this one down here, which is the ignition ring. Whenever the cows aren't stuck like this, just like that, they get caught on fire, they die, then this, if I'm not in the way, picks up all the items and puts it in here for us. So now it's fully automatic and I don't need to do anything. Okay guys, so this is all the loot we ended up with. Now there's a lot of ultimate gear in here, and we did get a lot of the pieces towards Big Bertha, so we are slowly making our way. I'm actually going to be making a separate chest for all this, just that way we don't accidentally like sell it, which we Shouldn't. Okay, so these are all the things we got so far. So we are slowly making our way there, but it is going to take some time. So we need a lot of things, and those shouldn't be in there. Alright guys, so after selling off all the stuff, look how much EMC we got. 31 million EMC. Okay guys, so another thing that I mentioned last time, but it didn't make it. So we have this Mind Stone from Project E. The way this works, if you gotta look at a block. You can't do it in the air. You look at a block and you hold a right click, and it's giving me XP. Now it does not generate XP. It is purely a storage. If you press G, it siphons out your XP. So I've been using, when I went to farm up some mantises, I used this to store all that XP. So that way if I die, it's not like I lost 100 levels. Now, I did die last episode. Now I just dropped off everything. Almost forgot that. Don't know what it does, but I found something next to our base that ended up killing me. It did not do fire damage, which was weird. It is from another mod, so I think I can't do anything about it. Now look at this. It looks like an explosion happened here. So I came over to check it out, and I noticed, let me see if I can get it. Okay, look right there. Right where my crosshair is, right at the top of it, because I just looked down. You see that floating weird thing? I didn't notice it at first until look at this. I get close enough. I'm not moving towards it now. This is it. It's doing this to me. I'm not doing anything. See? It started damaging me there. Well, I guess I got close to it. I tried getting away from it, and it wouldn't let me. And it's just been eating things. Now, right now, it's barely doing any damage. Last time, it was full on, it instant killed me. Now, because I had died from that, I ended up losing all of my stuff. It actually ate my gravestone and my backpack. So I had lost absolutely everything. In that last episode, I was originally planning on what we're going to be doing this episode, which is continuing our vampire thing. So we're able to smash stone instantly. I don't know if you guys remember that. You can just shift, click, instant mine, but it uses your blood pool. So we need to redo the fight again. We have our bowline and our glass goblet. We have the rose, which we give to the boss. So we need to make sure we do this right. There we go. Oh, that actually kind of scared me. That was loud. Okay, her hitbox is at her ankles. Aim for her ankles. Desire magic or death. It threw me in the lava. You are worthy this time. My child, I grant you freedom. This, guys, this is what I was talking about. So last episode I said a sentence that did not make sense whatsoever about the vampirism and how we get something powerful. Look at the bottom. That is a giant spider. Look at the bottom next to my running man. Toggle bat form. Now, the difference with this, so currently with the morph mod, you can transform into all of these animals and everything, which is, it's cool. It's an awesome mod. And it keeps their weaknesses. If I turn into an Enderman, I do get damaged by water. But the thing is, I can just infinitely fly as like a wasp or something. at full health, and there will be no punishment for flying like that. Because I can fly infinitely like that, it is it's very overpowered. Now, I mean, this vampire mod is overpowered anyways, but the difference is when I'm in bat form, I actually have to, well, look how fast we are now. It actually uses my blood, and it's instant as well, so I can go into little 1x1s. The other thing is I can't hit while I'm like this. So mining looks like it's still the same, but when I'm hitting people, let's see if this does much. Look at that. It's doing nothing. Okay, I guess I could shoot while in this form, but my point is we can't really attack in this. Like, yeah, this is doing a bit of damage, but this is 50. This is a lot more. And so we're going to be forced into human form, but it's also using our food. Now, I also found something out. So we got those critter cages. So I tried using them on butterflies, but those were from a different mod, so I don't think they worked. That's why it was making that noise but didn't do anything. But I found out... caged villager in my inventory. What's great about that is that means I can carry my food with me, because in other dimensions where there's no villagers, I can't eat. I can't do anything. But this will allow me to eat on the go. And check this out. Fresh blood back again. Now the way the critter cage works, if you just hold it, it'll still access the inventory. So you gotta shift right click on the villager, and it, as you see, it like shoots a projectile. In the witchery mod, I was looking through, and there is actually vampire armor, and check this out. If you wear a certain amount of pieces, you get faster drinking, more fire resistance, the mesmerize works longer, and even more fire resistance. Thing is, with this, really all I'd benefit from is the faster drinking, because I got so much fire resistance from this. Unless it's also affecting the sun, it's gonna be pretty much useless for me. Add another page to our book. He smiled, a rare event, when he told me of his first flight. He flew from village to village until he knew the full extent of his domain. There was now nowhere he could not go. Did you hear that beep? Okay, so I just looked it up, and I guess it said we just need to fly to it. We'll just come on over here, and there's another click. So I think it's like counting. Yep, there it is. Already done. Add our torn page. The weak-minded would not only let him drink his fill, but would also follow like faithful hounds. Horrors of all horrors, he lured 5 of them, specially prepared iron cages, topped with wood and with a gap at the front. He sealed them inside. He began feeding on them from each of them, mesmerizing them first. Then carefully he drank all he could without damaging any. So at first, when I would use my eyeball skill here, transfix, the villagers would just sit still kind of and just let me drink. But now I do this. Nice, he's actually like following me. Guys, I just found this. Look at this. Transmutation tablet. I think we can actually make it like on the go. Guys, look at this transmutation tablet. So let's say we're out here, right, and we need like oak. It's our transmutation table, but in our inventory. So now we can access it wherever we go. and just put away the stuff we need. So when we had those major inventory issues, we would only need to deal with it with the things that can't be sold in EMC, so everything else can be. Alright guys, so we have our little station. Now I made an extra roof because I do know what happens next. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys yet because I had to do some research because I did not understand entirely what they meant. So the hard part is we're going to need to get some villagers in there. Now we got critter cages, so we got our 5 here, so we need to not only drink our fill, but I need to drink all I can without damaging any. We have 11 blood drops on our inventory. At last, he knew his blood was strong enough to replicate what she had done for him. Left me weak, close to oblivion, but I watched him fill a glass goblet and hand it to me. We both sat next to a coffin, far from the sun's gaze. "Drink," is all he said. So I am going a bit off of memory right now. So there may be some mistakes here, but basically what we need to do, I'm going to get in here with him. We need a goblet. Now what you do with this goblet, this is once you're high enough level vampire, hold a right click, filled with blood of venom surge. He is going to become our person. So pay attention. So we have our blood down by my crosshair that we normally look at. But when I drink from him, it's going to damage him. We need to get his blood all the way down, but we need to keep his health up. So we're gonna heal him with that potion. Let him heal up, and then once his blood, he's now out. So I right click. Oh, gotta mesmerize him, then I right click. There's no coffin nearby. There wouldn't be. So now we have a coffin underneath, and now we mesmerize him. Given the goblet. See that? He's a vampire, siphoning the blood off of them. So if you notice, there's a fist there. That we'll get to in a second. I don't entirely remember. So we need this, a blood crucible. Okay, so now that we got a blood crucible, we put that there. So what happens, through time, he'll fill up this blood crucible. We have this fist here next to my bat form, down at the bottom left. That will provide us special powers. So obviously those are some eyebrows. Wow. Currently we struggle with the daytime. What we're gonna end up doing is when that fills up, we can actually get a special ultimate ability. Now this only can work every, I think it's like 5 times, I want to say. So we need to come back to refill it up, but what ends up happening, the special ability makes it so if it happens to be daytime, you can make it a thunderstorm, and then you're gonna be safe from the sun. Alright guys, this has been a bit of an episode, a lot of kind of random catching up to do, and I also moved this up there because items kept getting caught in that, so hopefully that'll be better. And then they can also kill the cows in there, but I am going to fix up that villager thing, try to figure out what to do with that. I'm also going to try to look for more of these things for Big Bertha. I also have something special planned for the next episode as a in-between break while I struggle to find all this stuff we need. Like and subscribe if you guys want to see more of this content. If there's any mods you guys want me to check out, leave it down below in the comments and I'll be sure to check out those mods. And I will see you guys next time.